So I'm just getting myself together and take it from there. General. So hi guys, my name is Ramona McDermott and I am a fashion blogger and a stylist. I am a mother of two. So I have some questions that have been asked of me, so I'm gonna read the questions and try my best to answer them. So I want to tell you guys a bit about myself, which I just did, unfortunately. So my name is Ramona McDermott. I am a fashion blogger. I am a mother of two, and I am also a stylist. And yeah, so of questions has been said to me regarding what I do, and most questions that is mostly asked of me or about me. So I'm just took my time to answer them, and I'm gonna take my time to like break it down. So the first question on the list is, what words would I use to describe my style? So the easiest answer that I could come up with was, I'm a savage, you know. Yeah, I think I am classy, I am bougie, and a bit of ratchet somewhere. So yeah, I am classy, bougie, and ratchet. So that simplifies what my style is, if I'm being honest. The next question is, what do you want your style to say about who you are? Let's see what I put down. Hi Sandra. So my style, what do I want my style to say about me? I want my style to say I am very laid back, very creative, and I definitely think out the box. So that's what I go for when I'm getting ready. Like, I just want somebody to see me and be like, oh wow, I like the fact that she put all this stuff together. Like, it's very different, it's very out of the box. So that's me. The next question is, who inspires you and why? Who inspires me? Most people will go and start saying, oh, well, Rihanna, Beyonce, and all of that. But no, personally, who inspires me are my friends, my mother, and if you realize, emphasis on the friends. My friends, my mother, and my kids. They inspire me to be better. They are like my biggest cheerleaders. They give me all the support that I need. So they are the one that inspired me the most. Yeah. Next question, right? So if you're just not joining me, I'm taking a few questions that was asked of me, and I'm taking my time to answer them. This is a way that you guys can get to know me better or understand where I'm coming from. So the next question online is, what items do you repeatedly wear? I wear a lot of my stuff, as much as people don't want to believe it. But one thing I know I definitely repeat the most are my trousers. I love me some trousers from Zara particularly. They're great fits. They're very versatile. I mean, they're like my easy go-to stuff. So that's the one thing that I definitely wear all the time. Next question is, if I could raid anyone's closet, who would it be? My favorite blogger, like, it's crazy, is this lady called Kalana Barfield. Her style is to die for. Like, every time I see her, I was like, oh my girl, you make it look so easy. And even now, she's pregnant and she's killing it with her pregnancy pics. So that's one person that, if I can rate her wardrobe, I would definitely go for. Who would you wish to style and why? I don't think I've actually really thought about this much, but if I'm being asked and I'm to answer off the bat, the first name that comes to me is Rihanna. Question is why? Why? Because I like thinking out the box, and every time I see Rihanna, I'm like, like what she even wears doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. Like, it's Rihanna. So I feel like if I decide to work with someone like that, she's only just gonna make me better, or she's gonna push me definitely out of my comfort zone. And it's hard styling people when they are not open-minded. So I feel like Rihanna, take all the boxes of things that, like of the person I would want to style. So yes, that's why I'll definitely go Rihanna. Next question is, what you wish you knew before becoming a stylist? Yeah, I wish I knew how close-minded people were, because it is hard, because I have my own personal style. So to style the next person, you have to assess them and try to figure out what their style is, or even what you think their comfort level is. But sometimes people are not ready for it. They're not ready to let go, and so that makes it a bit hard. So I kind of wish I could, I wish I knew how close-minded people were before like I got into this business. But it is the challenge. It's part of it, and that's what makes you better. I always say, as a stylist, it's not always about what you are comfortable in wearing. It's how you can translate your style onto other people and minimize it for it to fit them and for them to be comfortable, as well. So yeah. Is being a stylist in our part of the world lucrative? For a beginner, I would say no, but as time goes on, it gets better. It is lucrative depending on. Okay, so one thing I have realized is, over the time that I put more effort into my branding and putting my best foot forward, things have changed, because now when a client reaches out to you, they actually go and look at your Instagram page, which is more or less your portfolio. So they kind of like gauge your worth. So then at that point, they're like, okay, there's no way I can do something free with Mona, so we have to pay. So yes, now for me, I can say it is lucrative, but it is a bit hard. It's not something you just start off and then you start making money from. So there is challenges there. And the next question, which Ghanaian African brand have you worked with? Oh yes. No, I skipped the question. 5-star hacks, right? So my 5-star hacks, hold on, I have it right here for you. I like my high waist stuff. Okay, I always tell people high waist for me because I like to hide my imperfections. I love my bralettes for my high waist stuff. I love oversized clothes. I love me an oversized shirts. Blazers. I go crazy for blazers. I love blazers. And then also my muse. I have the things here. I'm going to show you guys after I'm done going through it. And also the designers that I worked with. I've worked with Diva Delicious. That was like one of the first designers that I worked with. Pokwa Poku, one of my favorite. Christy Brown, which was quite recent. And I worked with a Nigerian designer, Trish Couture. So this was the first time I ever did something like that. I think it was after the Gliss Fashion Week, and I was so in love with her pieces. I just reached out to her on IG and I was like, hey, I love your stuff. I'm a fashion blogger. I would love to wear some of your items. And she was like, yeah, I'm at the hotel. If you want them, come forward and get them. And I was there. I picked up the stuff. I did the photo shoot, and I love the stuff. Diva Delicious, as I said, she is one of my first designers that I actually worked with. Love Diva. I love Diva. Pokwa Poku, that's like my on and off boo. Like it's either we are working or we are not working. But like I have worked with Pokwa. Christy Brown was quite recent. Ghanaian. I've actually worked with a few. You know what I mean? As far as Ghanaian celebs, I've worked with a few. I don't want to lie. Let me see. Who do I want to work with? The ones I would want to work with, I feel like I have already worked with them. Because I've worked with Jocelyn Dumas. I've worked with... Then again, I'm terrible with names. I would like to work with Sister Derby. The reason being is her style is so out of the box. I wonder how we can mesh. Like, like mine to her. Like, I really wonder how we can come together, because she comes with the whole colors and everything, and I'm very minimal. Like, I'm the type that can put a whole outfit on without accessories. So if you're the type of person that want to throw on all the accessories, it becomes a bit difficult. So those are the kind of people that I would want to work with, someone who challenge my norm. So yes, Sister Derby. I've always wanted to work with Ifya as well. Who else? The man, James Garden. The names, yeah, a few of them. I would actually would love to work with them. So please, yes, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Anything I can answer. Depends on your... Okay, so I'm gonna take the next question. Right? Kofi, thank you for asking a question. Which African brands? So if you have any questions, you can ask me, because I don't want to jump into the next section, which is like me letting you guys know things that I bought and why I bought them. So if you're just not joining us, my name is Ramona. I am a fashion blogger. I am a stylist. I'm a personal stylist. I am a wardrobe consultant. And yeah, I do a few things here and there. So when it comes to your wardrobe, for example, I'm your go-to girl. What is my go-to style? T-shirts and a pair of jeans with a heel, because I feel like that's easy for me to go. A t-shirt, skinny jeans, high heel. Depending on where I'm going, I might throw on a blazer, depending on where I'm going. But if it's an office look, I will go for, again, a blazer, trouser pants, maybe a tank top, just to make it, bring it all together. But very easy. I like comfort. My go-to style personally is comfort. I like to be comfortable in things that I wear. I stay away from all the bodycons and stuff, because again, as a mother of two, I don't have that body that is flattering to the bodycons and stuff like that. So I like to hide my flaws. So in the second part, right, I am to talk about my selected trends and take you guys through the things that I have. Liz, any more question? So I have a few things up here that there are a few things that I recently got, and things that like I've always had in my wardrobe. Let me take Kofi's question. Myself, I am not really fashion inclined, so my knowledge about fashion is very limited, but like I see people look good. I mean, just because you're not fashion inclined doesn't mean you can't spot something that is, is nice. What is nice is nice. That's in your eye. That's why they say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So yeah, definitely the most important thing is that you can see what looks good. So that's good enough. Because not everybody even have that. So I am gonna talk about a few things that I put up here, and I'm gonna give like a bit of a backstory to them. So the first thing I got, so I'm trying to stop being a shopaholic, which is actually quite hard, right? So the first thing I'm gonna start with, right? Okay, I'm gonna start with this shirt right here. So this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but how cool is this? This is like a shoulder padded t-shirt. Like, okay, so I'm going to turn this camera around so that you guys can see. So this is what I have in my living space. This is like my mood board. So every time I get something new, I put it up here, and as I keep going up and down, I take a look at it, and I'm like, I wonder how I can rock this. So this is what I do. So this is like my mini mood board. I will take you guys to my bigger mood board, which is a bit cluttered right now, but like for the meantime, this is my few new buys. I got this t-shirt recently. I so can't wait to wear them. And as I told you guys earlier, my beauty hacks are bralette because I tend to wear a lot of high waist stuff, so I collect bralettes. This was one of my recent buys as well. I love it. Yes. This I got this here. And another thing, I do get most of my things here. I made a YouTube video letting people know where I get my stuff, but I did get this here. I got this if you know Marina Mall numero uno, I got that they're having sales. I got this, original price was 65 cedis. I got it for 30 something. Girls, you know there's no way you could get a bralette for 30 something. I recently got this t-shirt from like an IG vendor. As I mentioned earlier, I loved oversized stuff. I can wear it in so many ways. I'm gonna take your question real quick. So I think everybody needs an oversized shirt in their wardrobe. This, like, if you're a girl and you don't have a white shirt or an oversized shirt in your wardrobe, girl, please go and get one because they're so cool. That's what I used to hide my flaws. Let me take do you usually buy blazers with the rest of your outfit in mind, or do you buy the whole? I buy it as I go. So the thing is, I never go shopping. Every time I see a new piece of item that I like, I buy it. That's what I do. So I'm never the type of person that okay, sometimes I do. There's this lady that I particularly buy things from, that she's the only person that I can say I put money together and go shopping. But with everything else, I just buy as I see it. If I see a nice blazer and I feel like it fit my style, it fits things that I have going on in my wardrobe, I buy them. So let me give you a typical example. Recently, I bought a pair of shoes that I've been eyeing for like 6 months, but I never bought it because it didn't fit what I had going on in my wardrobe now. So I recently bought it and I'm able to style it, and I'm like, oh wow, like this is actually a good practice. I didn't just buy it because it was nice or it was pretty. I didn't buy it because it didn't fit the things I had going on in my wardrobe. So my blazers as well. If I see a blazer and I like it, I'll buy it. But if I see something I feel like it fits what I have going on now, I buy it as well. I'm going to show you a blazer that I recently bought, which has become like my new favorite blazer. Can you hear me now? Please let me know. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about, right, is this. So I remember one thing I talk about a lot, like to my friends or people that ask me, is I don't just want to buy something because it's cute. Like my friends can send me pictures of something. I'm like, oh yeah, it's cute. And she's like, yeah, but I thought we don't do cute anymore. And I was like, yeah, so that means you don't buy it. So for example, this dress, I was in love with this dress, but the price never made sense to me. I get it. It's a beautiful dress, but why will I buy a dress for 300 and something Ghana cedis, right? So I waited, and honestly, guys, I was never like this. I was that type that if I see something, I have to get it. But doing this have made me realize, girl, you can't keep buying everything you see. So I remember seeing this dress somewhere last year, like I swear, like somewhere around March of last year, and I'm like, yeah, you pretty, but I ain't about to buy this for like 50 pounds. So I waited and waited and waited, and then it finally came to 200 cedis, and it became my baby. So that's another thing I'm practicing. I'm being patient. I don't just want to buy because, you know, I can. I'm buying it because I need to be able to wear my things a couple of times. I was having a discussion with a friend today, and he said, you must really buy a lot. And I was like, well, I do, if I'm being honest, but I'm a wise shopper. Like, example, I tend to get most of my stuff from Numero Uno. Numero Uno has like one of the best prices. Things, I can guarantee that I can get me a crop top there for 60 something, a shirt for 90, a pair of jeans for 90, and the most I'm spending on a dress is 150. You can't get that with IG vendors. Most IG vendors, if you see a beautiful dress, you're paying about 300 to 400. But with Numero Uno, I'm spending 150 for a nice dress. So in that case, I'm getting a lot for my money. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this pants. I love this pants. So the reason why this pants are my go-to, one, after 2 kids, I might look skinny, but I have the whole fupa and stuff like that, and I like to hide it, as I mentioned earlier. So because I like to hide my fupa so much, I like everything on me high-waisted because it looks funny wearing a low-rise jeans or low-rise pants. Like, it's a waste of my money. So these pants are the ones I keep saying are my go-to style, or these are the things that I repeat frequently. I have them in a couple of style. Numero uno. I'm gonna write it down. Numero uno. Check them out. Yeah. So they are my go-to pants. Listen, guys, it's worth the money. Original price, I think, is £25. You will get it in Ghana for somewhere from 180 to 220 cedis. They're definitely worth it. I've worn this pants in so many ways that sometimes I'm even surprised I still have ways of wearing it. So, and they're very, very comfortable. They're very, very comfortable. You can throw a blazer on it. You can throw a sneakers under it. I've actually worn a sneakers with this pants. I've worn blazers with it. I've gone to office meetings. I've done all type of stuff with this, and it's a good quality. It's a good quality. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is this blazer. This is the blazer that I feel like everybody went crazy for. So let me tell you guys a bit about this blazer. I remember seeing, I think the first time I saw this blazer, I saw this girl, what's her name? Sorry. I don't want to mess up her name. Benedicta Gaffa, yes. So she wore it as a dress, and I remember seeing it. And then again, buying things from Instagram is a bit tricky because you never really know the quality in which you're about to get, so I wasn't sure. So I asked the price, and she told me, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll take it. No, as a matter of fact, I was like, no, I'm going to think about it and get back to you, right? So she's like, all right, cool. Yes, Benedicta. She came back, and I was like, all right, yeah, the price is fine. What size do you want? And I'm like, I want a 12-14. I got this blazer, and it came back in extra, extra large. Guys, I am a size 8. They brought me, I'm a small or extra small. They brought me this blazer in an extra, extra, extra large. So I called the lady back, and I'm like, Madam, first and foremost, I asked for a 12-14. This is extra, extra large. And on top of that, there's so many stains in it. Like, what if I was supposed to go somewhere with it? She's like, Madam, I can always send your money back to you. You don't have to keep it. I was like, no, I'm not complaining. Listen, I'm going to have a sleepless night if I'm to give this blazer back to you. I'm just telling you. So I put, plans, things into play. And then I'm like, I'm going to kill this blazer. Let's just say I killed it. It's one of those things that, like, I just hang. Again, if you're just joining me, this is like the mood board. So like, I just hang them here, and I get so excited, and I'm like, ooh, what are we gonna do? What am I gonna wear next? So I love this. I love the colors. I can put so many looks together with this blazer. I think IG is gonna get tired of me because all my feet is just gonna be looking the same. And the next things I got, guys, as I was saying, the next thing I got, right? Let me see if they have the price. They do have the price of one of these ones. So recently I got this. How cool is this? Like, how cool is this? Again, it's high waist. How cool is this? And guess the price, 90 cedis. Listen, I'm a shopaholic, so when I find good prices, I get excited. I'm that kind of person that when I catch a sale, like, I have to have a moment with myself. I'm like, what a shoe. I can't believe I got this shoe. Like, I can't believe I got it on this price. I can't believe I even got it in my size. So that's how I feel about some of the things that I have. Like this, for example, it was only one size. It was my size, obviously, because it was meant for me. And I got it for 90 cedis. It's high waist. It's very different. It's in style now. Even if you go on the Zara website, it's back in style. So me, and I think Zara now is selling it for £50, and for me, oh sweetheart, the price is amazing for that. For me to get it for 90 cities, you think 90 cities is cool? Wait for this one, right? So if you guys think I'm bugging, right, what do you see? Hold on, let me turn it right. 90 cities, and then they're having sales of this, so it was 50% off, so I got it for 45 cities. I know 45 cities. Yeah, so I got me a couple of jeans. So I got me 4 pairs. I'm gonna turn the camera around again. So I got me this amazing fit of skinny jeans. I got me the mom jeans, or the culottes, in 2 different colors, and then I got the longer version. So this is like the longer version of it. So yeah, those have been my. I know, Kofi. Kofi. That's how I feel when I get this stuff. That's how I be feeling. So another thing. So I'm gonna tell you guys a bit about my shoes. I'm a shopaholic, ain't I? So I recently got this. I'm yet to wear them, but obviously you've seen them all over online. So back then, one thing I used to do is the minute I buy something, I have to wear it. And I realized I wasn't wearing it to my best ability. So now when I buy something, I hold on to it until I feel like I'm ready to like debut it. You know what I mean? Like I want to wear like the things we even know like I have worn it. So yes. This I am yet to wear it. I'm still planning it. So yes, when I'm done planning it, you guys will know. The next thing I got was this. I love this mule. I think it's super cool. I can't wait to wear it. Obviously, you guys can see I just recently got this one as well, and I mean. It's weird because back in the days, for me to get a pair of shoes, if it wasn't 5 inches or more, 4 inches or more, I wasn't gonna buy it. Now look at me. Like that's why you can't follow every trend, you know, because it's just like this. It goes up, down, up, down. So like now I'm obsessed with this muse and this kitty heels and all this things, fashion and stuff like that. So yeah. Pretty much, so that's it. I'm taking questions. I'm gonna just take a walk with you guys to show you guys my other mood board in my studio. So hold on, how do I turn this around? Yes, so this is my bigger mood board. So this is what I tend to do every time I go to the dry cleaners and I come back. I hang everything. Thank you. I hang everything here so I'm able to see. I can just sit in my couch. I put things together and I'm like, oh, okay. And there's a mirror there. So every time I try something on, I take a look at myself. I take a picture to jot down my memory because sometimes I put so many looks together, but over time, like I forget. So that's what I tend to do. And this is my little studio section that I have going on. And so yeah, I literally work from home. And this is our mini studio section as well. Due to this pandemic, I've actually caught myself thank you, Liz. So it's crazy because prior to this whole lockdown shenanigans, I've always wanted to work from home, but I kept on coming up with excuses, telling myself it's not possible, people are not gonna like the content that I'm creating and whatnot. But like now is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like I'm working from home and it's so comfortable, it's so easy. I feel like I'm able to how can I say this? I'm able to come out of my comfort zone because I'm working from home. I say that to say, for example, if I wanted to wear like a button-up shirt with a blazer on the street, I have to think about the heat. I have to think about, oh my God, I'm gonna Guess yes, it did. I had to think about the fact that, oh my god, I'm gonna be sweating, the cost and everything. Now I can put I could put on a shirt, a sweater, a blazer. I can put on anything. I can be more creative. You know what I mean? And that's why sometimes we miss the Western world, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I can wear a winter jacket. Well, you can wear a winter jacket in the streets of Accra because it's hot. But at least if I come up with a look, I don't necessarily have to be abroad to put that look together to give you an idea. I can do it in the comfort of my house. So yeah, guys, pretty much so that's it. Any questions? Because I can keep talking. But oh yeah, and guys, sorry, I cheated you guys. So this, isn't she cute? Okay, no, isn't she beautiful? Because apparently cute is not the word anymore. Isn't she beautiful? But you know the interesting about this bag? It's actually one of those bags that it's nice to have. Yeah, without makeup. I do that without makeup. I do. Whenever I'm laying down in the couch and an outfit comes to mind, I get up, put it on, take a picture, take it back off, resume back to what I was doing. So yeah, I do that. And the crazy thing is, when I'm ready to put looks together, I never go back to those looks. Weird. Don't ask. It's a weird thing. But this bag, it's cute. And the color was just cute. But it's one of those bags that you can't really compare it with anything. Like, even it doesn't sit well on your body, but it's just that bag. It's cute. The girls will understand, excuse me, what I'm trying to say, but it was just one of those bags. It was just cute. And also I have this belt. I know you guys have seen this belt around in town. Well, not in town, but you've seen it on social media, and I have been looking for it, and I finally found one, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. So these are the kind of things that get me excited, is finding bits and bobs like this that I know I'll never find, you know, like, or I never imagined finding, and then I do. I don't even waste time. I don't question it. How much is it? Does it, you know, does it fit in my budget? I go for it. But yeah. Yes, see, every girl understands. We buy things because sometimes it's cute, but then we never use it. So yes, guys, that's pretty much it. I have a couple of more shoes because I'm a shopaholic, but pretty much that's it. Unless you guys have any more questions for me, I am talked out. Oh, it's new. It's the new trend. It's part of the new trend. It's amazing, Kofi. It's a miracle belt. It's a miracle belt. But no, it's super cool. So guys, make sure you check out numero uno. And they do have for guys as well, so it's not just females. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But I've stopped doing that though. I'm gonna make use of this bag. I can't just be happy to have the bag. But for the meantime, it's a bit, I'm being honest, like a friend of mine wanted to get it, and I was like, well, if I'm being honest, it's cute, but it's hard to wear. It's just like, well, if you're saying that, then I'm not gonna get it. And I'm like, well, yeah, so for now it's just cute. Yes, Kofi. So this is the belt. And this is how, so basically this is how it comes on. This hangs, and then you get the idea. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much for coming online to watch me or to hear me talk and to keep talking and talking. I really do appreciate it. It's crazy because I feel like these are questions that most people ask all the time, and then when you've actually given the platform to have the discussion, people barely come. So I really do appreciate you guys for coming. You know, there's so many trends that do pass by. Which trend didn't I like? honestly, I can't think of one of my, of my mind. But you know how sometimes you see something like, why? I tend to have some of those moments a lot, like, again, I'm not the type. One thing I've also grown to realize is everybody's style can be for me, but I have learned to appreciate people's style along the line. Does that make sense? So it's like what I might wear might not be your cup of tea, what you might wear might not be my cup of tea, but I can appreciate how you like it. So yes, there's been a couple of trends that have passed on that I wasn't so keen on, but because I wasn't keen on them, I didn't really like pay that much attention to actually even memorize them in my mind. So yeah, there has been a couple. I really wish I can talk about one that came. My lovies, I gotta love you guys to leave you guys. If you don't have any more questions for me, I'm gonna bounce. Check out my page, I'm fashion, and please reach out to me anytime you have a question, anything, please let me know. Yes, that is also a fact, but again, it is their own style. It is their style. But guys, I am about to run off here. We can send me a message on my page or on through my DM me with any question that you have, and I will answer you guys. Thank you so much for coming on, Kofi Wonder Maker, Kofi Word Maker. Oh yes, and also Liz. I appreciate you guys for coming on board, and I am going to sign out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, styling my eyes.